And welcome. We are going to tackle one of the most, let's be honest, dreaded daily chores, washing dishes. But what if we could turn it into a quick and yes, even satisfying 5-minute routine? Let's dive in. You know the feeling, right? You're staring at a sink piled high with dishes, and you just feel that sense of dread. But what if I told you that with the right technique, you could not only get it done in minutes, but actually feel a real sense of accomplishment? And that's exactly what this is all about. We're going to break down a few incredibly simple secrets that will totally change the way you look at your kitchen sink. Seriously. Okay, first up, the smart start. Because here's the thing. The secret to a fast and easy wash doesn't actually begin with soap and water. Nope, it all starts the second you finish your meal. It's kind of funny when you think about it, right? How much time we can save just by thinking one tiny step ahead. Those few crucial moments right after you eat, well, that's what separates a quick 5-minute job from a 20-minute struggle. So it all boils down to this super simple 3-step prep. 1, scrape all that leftover food into the bin. This is huge for preventing clogs and keeping your dishwater from getting instantly gross. 2, give everything a quick rinse right away. This stops food from drying on like cement. And 3, organize. Group your glasses, your cutlery, your plates together. It makes the whole next phase just so much smoother. All right, now that you're all prepped, let's get into the main event, the efficient flow. This is where we bring in a little bit of strategy to the actual washing so you can work smarter, not harder. The entire goal here is to avoid what I like to call grease contamination. You know that moment when you wash one oily pan and then suddenly everything, including the water, just feels greasy and gross? A simple, logical order completely prevents that from ever happening. And this is that magic order. You always start with the cleanest items, your glasses, to take full advantage of that fresh, super soapy water. Then you move on to lightly soiled stuff like cutlery and plates, and you save the heavy hitters, the greasiest pots and pans for the very end. I'm telling you, this one change is a total game changer. And we can't forget our most powerful secret weapon, hot water. It's not just for comfort, it actively melts and dissolves grease, and it's way more effective at killing bacteria. It just makes the whole job faster and a lot more hygienic. Okay, let's talk about the parts that cause the most frustration, the trouble spots. I'm talking about that burnt on, caked on, stuck on mess that just makes you want to throw the whole pan away. We have all been there, right? Scrubbing a pan until our arm aches and barely making a dent. But what if the best solution involved almost no effort at all? I want you to meet your new best friend, the 15-minute soak. It is so simple. Just fill that stubborn pot or pan with hot water, add a little squirt of dish soap, and then just walk away. Seriously, let time and hot water do all the heavy lifting for you. When you come back, that stuck-on food will loosen up and wipe away with ease. No more aggressive scrubbing. And hey, you can boost your cleaning power without using any harsh chemicals. It turns out your kitchen is probably already stocked with some absolutely brilliant all-natural cleaning helpers. For example, a little bit of lemon is fantastic for cutting through grease and getting rid of smells, especially on things like cutting boards. And baking soda? Oh, it's the perfect gentle abrasive for tough stains. It gives you all that scrubbing power without scratching up your nice cookware. So let's talk tools for a second. Now, a lot of us use sponges, but they can be a total breeding ground for bacteria. Kind of gross, right? A dish brush, on the other hand, dries out so much faster between uses, which makes it a way more hygienic choice for your kitchen. We're in the home stretch. Now for the final phase that really brings everything together and leaves your kitchen with that amazing sparkle. Let's call it finishing with a flourish. So here's the secret to a truly finished job. After all the dishes are done, your work isn't quite over. The single most overlooked step is cleaning the sink itself. A quick wipe down removes any leftover food bits and leaves the whole area looking and feeling amazing. So, what's the best way to dry them? Well, while using a towel is definitely fast, it can potentially just spread germs right back onto your clean dishes. Air drying on a rack is actually the most hygienic option. Just let them dry spotlessly all on their own. You know, when it comes right down to it, mastering this routine isn't just about having clean plates. It's a small act of restoring order. It's a way to reset your space and maybe even your mind. It's about creating a tiny moment of calm and control in your day. And this really says it all, doesn't it? The whole goal is to transform this task from something you just have to get through into something you can execute with skill, something that leaves you with a fresh and organized kitchen every single day. So, as we wrap this up, I'll leave you with a little something to think about. Now that you know how to perfect the small daily ritual, what other routine in your life could use a little bit of that smart, satisfying efficiency? Thanks for watching.